ICC Men's T20 World Cup. It's taking place in Bellerive Oval at the moment, inclement weather in the background, as you can see. But the contest is Zimbabwe versus South Africa, the 6th of the Super 12 series and the 18th of the World Cup tournament.
The news from the middle is that Zimbabwe have won the toss. They're having a bat.
That is the rain that we're dealing with. The groundsmen have made their way onto the ground. The Hessian has been placed on the surface as we speak, and the covers will go on shortly after. The good news is that throughout the day it's been the same circumstances, and often it's just been 3 or 4 minutes, 5 minutes, and they've been able to get most of the covers off and get back onto play. But it's going to be consistent, it's going to be a part of the game, and that's why we were a little bit surprised that Zimbabwe decided to bat first. And you can see some of the nervous energy by the players. They're just trying to get an inkling as to what the umpires think, whether they can or can't get on. It's an hour away from being a 5-over contest, so if we don't get any activity before then, it will be called off.
There's still a little bit of mizzle at the Bellerive Oval, but the umpires and the players and the captains have decided to start in this mizzle. We've lost some overs. It's going to be 9 overs per innings, power play for 3 overs where the fielding restrictions apply. 4 bowlers can bowl a maximum of 2 overs each, and obviously someone will have to bowl the extra one. Zimbabwe won the toss and batted first, but it'll be interesting to see what the batting lineup is. Doesn't look like the openers have changed, but what they will do with Sikandar Raza, whether he will come out at number 5 or moved up the order in a reduced game. Regis Chakabva will play the first ball from Kagiso Rabada. Skipper is at the other end. Kagiso Rabada with the first ball. And does it get through? No, mid-off comes round and does well. The skipper, Bavuma, there. Gives himself room. And run-out chance at either end. He slips Irvine. Should be gone, isn't. Absolute chaos there in the middle. Absolute carnage. Ends in a dot. 4 for none. No, I don't think so. He's going for the LBW. He's given him on the LB. And immediately there's a review.
It's pitching in line, impacts in line, wickets missing. Asan, we'll get you back on screen and I'll get you to change your decision to not out signal.
Toe end of the bat. Can he get round and catch it? He can. It's Ngidi at mid-on. It was a frenetic innings from Irvine. It's been a frenetic start. And South Africa have their first.
Zimbabwe lose their first wicket. They are 6 for 1. Craig Irvine has gone for 2.
Sean Williams is promoted up to number 3. He'll be at the non-strikers end. Ngidi, who took the catch, is into the action, has just been pumped over mid-wicket for 6. Watch out for his slower ball. He's got a very good slower ball. He's bowling it into the surface, as Dale Sain suggests, and he gets the outside edge, and he gets the wicket. A good comeback from Ngidi. And both openers have fallen in the power play.
Zimbabwe are now 12 for 2.
Well, those stats are definitely going in the right direction for Sikandar Raza. He's one of the form players in T20 cricket around the world. Oh, yeah, what a catch that is. What a grab from Quinton de Kock. Great carry, one-handed over his head. And Ngidi has 2.
Sikandar Raza, who's been in fantastic form, he's gone for naught. Zimbabwe are now 12 for 3.
Leslie Madavera, who was down to come in at 3, is now in at 5. Shovel down to fine leg, but it's been a fine comeback. Scamper back for 2, 14 for 3 in the power play, Zimbabwe. Shovel leg side towards deep mid-wicket, couple of bounces and goes away for 4. Again a run-out chance, and gone this time. There was a collision in the middle. He had 2.5 stumps to aim at from that angle, and David Miller found them.
They've now lost their 4th wicket. They are 19 for 4.
Milton Schumbert comes in at number 6. Finds the gap. That'll be 4. On the up. Beautiful drive. That's an edge.
Yeah, nicely done. Looking to go over the top, and it goes off the edge and goes for 4.
That is something that should have been stopped. Tristan Stubbs did all the hard work early, didn't get down far enough in time.
Oh, that's gone straight up. Straight up. Lungingidi is under it. Oh, slippery. Slippery. I could almost see the ball go into the hands and slide back out.
Good indication of some of his talent for a little man. Oh, very good. Very good. Gets the 4. Into the gap. Races away to the boundary for 4. Gets that down to fine legs somehow. And Gidi almost runs past it. And get to 70, so it's something to work with.
It's been given 5 penalty runs. I don't know if it wasn't. Okay, we'll have to have a look at that. I think on the throw back from Lungi and Gidi, it might have clattered into Quinton de Kock's glove that he had taken off to try and maybe look to throw it down the other end. Yeah, his glove's off, makes contact with his knee and then onto the glove. So he was taking the glove off to maybe look to throw it down the other end, but it's just nipped and rolled onto the glove. So that's real bonus runs for Zimbabwe.
Quinton de Kock says, wait, I won't throw it. So the end of the 9 overs. And Zimbabwe finish on 79 for 4. There is one more delivery left. Because of the penalty of the 5 runs, you have to re-bowl that. Brilliantly taken by Quinton de Kock. So the extra ball only serves up to hand Henrik Nokia wicket, and de Kock a special catch.
And they end up with 79 for 5, do Zimbabwe.
Chikapa 8, 35 though to Madiveri, who played with good touch, deceptive power, and lovely precision. 18 to Shumba, dismissed off that last delivery. 79 for 4 from the 9 overs, Zimbabwe. So South Africa will need 80 from their 9 overs, just under 9 and over required from them.
Zimbabwe needs everything to go right for them with the ball. But this man on screen, Quinton de Kock, he holds the aces for the South Africans.
Temba Bavuma at the other end. Shot. Helped onto that leg side. He loves it there, does Quinton de Kock. And away it goes for 4. It's exactly the start South Africa would want. A shot again. One bounce and it's gone for 4. Straight up in the air. It's gone some distance though. Fine leg up in the circle. And it'll get to the boundary as well. Oh, this is some hitting. It's gone all the way this time. More runs. 4 of them. Oh, goodness. Quinton de Kock. Free hit here. Yeah, good ploy. Take pace off because you know he's trying to hit you out of Hobart. Oopsie, oopsie. It's got heavier. It's got heavier. We'll sit and hope that they can get back on the park before cut-off time. Otherwise, despite all the good they've done to this point, dominated proceedings, it could all be for naught. Confirmation is that it's 2 overs that have been lost, so 64 in 7 overs. That's the target. Quinton de Kock continues where he left off. There's 4 more runs. Another beautiful shot. That's gone for 4 as well. 5 overs constitutes a game, but you could get the score before the 5 overs. And with Quinton de Kock playing like this, that is not out of the question. Gone again. 4 again. Quinton de Kock on fire here.
They're not happy. First time arms have been waved from Zimbabwe.
And that's the call. The call has now been made. They've said, no, ground staff, on you come. And I fear this is the end of it. They did try hard. You've got to give them that credit, the umpires. They were perseverant at trying to make sure this game could be completed. But the rain has come down harder and harder and harder. It's been sustained. They try to sit it out. But unfortunately, it seems that the rain has won again against South Africa. And it looks like the points in this RCC Men's T20 World Cup Super 12 game will be shared. We've just had the confirmation, official word, that this game is now concluded. And it's a no result. Disappointment for South Africa. 1 point apiece, but everyone involved did try their best to get a contest on the go and try and get a result. At the end of the day, it was the weather that won and dictated terms.
Yeah, big result in the group. I think Pakistan will be pretty pleased with the rain coming down here, having lost last night. They wouldn't want one of these sides to get 2 points, so real shockwaves it will send through the group. It was much weighted, Zimbabwe against South Africa. 79 for 5 was reduced to 64, and they were 51 for none, chasing it down. Quinton de Kock, 47 not out. Unfortunately, the rain won, no result.
There's the standings. Bangladesh and India picking up wins. No result between Zimbabwe and South Africa means they pick up 1 point apiece, and Pakistan and Netherlands with work to do.